Hey everyone, it's Elsie here. So, just thought I'd quickly pop in and explain what I've done. So, been doing my stitching. I have recently got this, which is, I don't know, a stabby pad. I don't know what else you call it. I don't know. It's like high density foam and it's self-healing apparently. And it's making sort of stitching and like stabbing holes in paper so much easier, because before I was doing it on a cardboard box, which, I mean, it did work, but it was quite, you know, it was a bit tougher, I guess. So yeah, got that. So I'm going a bit stitching crazy at the moment. So got the C.S. Lewis quote, got this photo of me at the beach, thinking that fits quite well there, and then Felicity Jane papers, of course. So yeah, I'm going to put you on fast forward, and yeah, I don't have a plan again. Oops. So we're just going to go with the flow on this one. Might do some mixed media, might chicken out of that. Let's see. Bye guys.
Okay, so I did actually decide to be brave and put paint on a layout. Say what? I thought, no, I'm just going to woman up and put some paint on some paper. You wouldn't think it would take that much sort of thought behind it, but for me it does. I have a real problem with warped paper. Like, I don't mind looking at it, but just in terms of me working with it, I cannot handle it. But I just decided that I just need to just try it. You can only try, you know. And I bought this like tester pot paints because they're only £1 in Wilkinson's, whereas like I went to buy acrylic paint and it's like £1 or £2 for like a pot of it, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna buy the tester paint because that's already ready mixed and that's just like minimal effort. The paint that I got is really lovely, sort of like minty bluey colour, and I just diluted it a bit with some white paint. But the name of it is literally the poshest name in the entire world. I just can't believe they named a paint Orpington Duck Egg. Like, I think that's just like the most British paint name ever. It just made me laugh. And then I also bought pink as well, and that's called Candy Cane. So I think I just like out white gold myself. But yeah, we're just gonna go with it. So, can you see what I'm doing here? Layering. LZ layers and paints in one whole layout. Ugh, I don't know what's come over me at the moment. But yeah, I don't know. I thought if there's any layout where I'm going to do something where I'm like completely out of my comfort zone, is this one, since the quote, it says courage, basically have courage. So just kind of went with it. I did debate there, use it if I was going to use modelling paste, and I just thought, no. Let's just keep this simple. The KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. And I am incredibly stupid a lot of the time. So just decided to leave it be, you know. But yeah, these layering. Let's talk about layering. How do people do it? It baffles me. It really baffles me. This is quite a faffy bit. I just didn't know what to do, but decided to just use like the current Felicity Jane kit because I knew all the papers that I used would generally go. And then with Felicity Jane kits, all the kits, can work together really easily. So I pulled, I think that little pink bit on the right hand side of the photo, I think that was from the Savannah kit. Yeah, just a little scrap I had. So yeah, it was quite nice using like little scraps behind photos there, and I used that We Are Memory Keepers Clearly Bold acetate piece, which is silver. I used silver. I never use silver. I'm definitely more of a gold person, but yeah. So yeah, I just decided, just to be brave with the layering. I put like 4 pieces of paper behind a photo. It's really not that big of a deal, but for me it really was. So yeah, and then I felt like, oh, the top of the layout doesn't have anything, but I just couldn't figure out what to put at the top of the layout to make it work, so I just left it. I don't know whether that was the best approach, but I was just like, it's fine. You can see the paint. I want to be able to see the paint. That's why I didn't put a piece of paper at the top. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I pulled that little fishtail banner because that just kind of had that peeking over the edge. Layering 101 with Elsie. Yeah, just don't follow me. Oh yeah, I like this bit. Okay, so this wood grain paper, whitewash wood grain. I love it. It's just seriously, I think it's my favourite paper in the Something Sweet kit. I think, it's just so gorgeous, and it just adds another bit of texture, without it being sort of just like it being too heavy, if that makes sense, because I really do like my white space. So it was kind of perfect, and what I did, I just kind of used a ruler and then ripped my cardstock, just to add a bit more texture. I sew down there as well and then ruffle it up. Yeah, and I really love the look of it. And I thought the wood grain paper went really well because it reminds me of driftwood. You see all those logs on the beach, white driftwood. It went, and I was pleased with myself with that one. So as you can see here, paper airplanes. Having a bit of a thing about them at the moment. Don't know why. I think I saw on Tumblr or something, someone with a paper airplane tattoo, and it just looked really cute and really adorable. And then I was like, I really want it. I'm not going to get a tattoo because I have the lowest pain threshold in the history of anyone ever. Seriously, it's really bad. So I won't actually get it. So let's just, getting the paper airplanes out of my system. Also, not gonna lie, I didn't draw them. I did try. I honestly really did try, but they just looked crap, to be honest. So I just found an image on Google, I think, and then just printed them out on some tracing paper. It looks like vellum. It's not vellum. Tracing paper is very similar to vellum. I think it's pretty much the same thing, but tracing paper is the poor man's vellum. So I have tracing paper. Yeah, just vellum is really expensive, and I just can't find any on the cheap. So I'm loath to sort of buy it, and I don't know whether it's something I would use a lot of, so I don't really want to invest in it unless, tracing paper works fine for me. I just attached it to some normal printer paper and just fed it through my printer, and then just let it sort of dry for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. So it's fine, it's cool. And then yeah, I stitched the swirly things in pink thread. I was going to do it in white, but because the title was white, I wanted a point of differentiation. Is that a word? I think that's a word. So just kind of did that. I love the look of it. It's really cute. And in the photo you can't really see from this angle, but there are windsurfers. So the paper airplane's going to go with that. And then we're just not going to talk about how much I fudged up the stamping in those little cluster of labels because I cover it up. So you just never know it was there unless I'm showing you that what I did was wrong. But yeah, I don't know why. I'm just with stamping. Does anyone else find this? I just get on a stamping thing where I just have to stamp everything once I start stamping because it's just so fun. But then I realised that I should probably stop. I should have just stopped there. Or actually, just not even done that. I like that I used the Amy Tan Better Together stamp, which I love. It's seriously the best thing ever. And I got that as an add-on. And then I stamped Grateful, which was a nice phrase because I'm very grateful for the beach because I'm such a beach baby. I love being near the sea. And then I decided that I was going to do fake stitching with stamps, and it just looked gross. So found a label, cover it up. You would never know it was there. Just forget that ever happened because it was not my finest moment. So yeah, see, done. You know, it's never there. It's never there. And just put some staples there as well because, you know, hashtag embellishing. And then I stuck my photo down and I'm done. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I should have another process video up for you sometime this weekend, I think. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys.